Hello and welcome to Minimum Effort. I am drinking.
Oh, you're opening a Japanese one? So is it similar? Is it the same?
I don't know
Japanese?
yet. This is live. This is live. Let's see. Oh man, that's good. Now, the American one.
Look at the size difference. Yeah, that's a better comparison. Yeah. JJ's going to drink 2 energy drinks in the morning.
Okay, so the carbonation's already a little different. Fake sugar.
I think it's fake sugar in Japanese one too, though.
Is it? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, let me see.
Try it. Okay, so this one feels like I'm drinking lemonade.
Okay.
Right? And it's like a Mandarin like lemonade. You know what I mean?
Okay. Like a yeah.
See, let me get back to this one. This one tastes like lemonade that comes out of a fountain drink.
That's a good comparison. I think that's very insightful for people that will want to try. So one is a Japanese one. It's the same drink. It's Aussie style lemonade, Monster Energy, right? Juice.
Yep, they're both the same drink. This one's from Japan. This one is from the United States.
Both Aussie.
It wasn't available in San Diego. Beautiful Brenda Sama was able to get me one from her neck of the woods in a different part of California.
And we only found out that the U.S. had it because I saw it in Colorado when I was there in October.
Yeah. Which, let me tell you something. It's close, but it's not right. It's not right. Like, I'm definitely going to drink this one first, and then I have another one in the fridge, and I'm going to save it.
Yeah, don't drink it. If I make it out in February, I will. If they still have it, maybe I'll just buy a few now so they don't run out.
Ooh, can you get some of that winter grape one too?
Yes, I can. I've seen it around, yeah. And then if there's other ones, I'll bring some for you. Whether it's going to be in February or when I see you in June or when I'm back in August.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
It's off. And while I'm drinking since I'm double fisting energy drinks, what are you drinking?
Blanton's whiskey.
Ooh, Blanton. All right, I see you, Mr. Sophisticated.
And water.
Are you drinking it straight, or do you have an ice cube?
Straight.
Okay.
Usually I drink it with the ice cube, but I didn't have any more ice today. So.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. I do have to say that was one thing that when I went to Japan, they were like, oh, when you go to different countries, they don't give you any ice. I don't know about all that. I had plenty of ice. I had the right amount of ice that I wanted in my drinks.
Yeah.
Since I was a 2-drink JJ.
A lot of times, if you go to like chain restaurants, it's like a drink bar, right? You get your own drink and you put it in.
Right. There's no refilling at the fountain drinks, right?
Not at McDonald's and places, but if you go to like a diner, like a family restaurant, what they call it, like Denny's, places like that, they usually have what they call a drink bar, which is like many drinks as you want. Yeah.
Okay. We went to a burger place in whatever part of town Team Labs is at, wherever that was at.
Team Lab is in Yokohama?
It's.
Is it in Tokyo?
I don't think it's in Yokohama.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but we went there and I was like, oh, cool. And it was like a cool little burger joint, and it had a fountain drink, and it was really aggressive about no refills. I was like, all right.
A lot of Americans came in and just started trying to refill. Yeah,
probably. It makes sense. If I see a fountain, I'm like, well, that's
they can
that's a
access.
well.
Yeah, if you can access yourself, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's for you. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about our. What's up?
We didn't do the introduction, did we?
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. No.
Did we not? No. I did it.
No, we didn't.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll do it right here. Go for it, Mengkin.
Oh, me. This is.
You got to speak up a little bit, buddy. I hate you.
This is the Minimum Effort Podcast featuring JJ Jones and Mengkin Reagan, the most hated man in American sumo.
No, you are not.
The fifth most hated man in American sumo.
We know exactly who the most hated man in American sumo is.
JJ?
No. I'm not going to say the name. If you know, you know. He's the person that when people get injured, he cracks little jokes about people snapping their arms and shit. You know? And it's like, damn, dude, for real? You're going to just jab at a whole state of people? Man, see, you got me heated. Over here, double energy drink. JJ, and you got me heated. Man.
Oh, don't say something you're gonna regret.
Oh no. I know how this all works, player. If you know, you know. That's how this works. That's works.
True, yeah.
But yeah, speaking of that, what was your favorite tournament of the year? We're at the end of the year, right? We're at the end. So I think it's about time that we kind of dive into it and look back at the events that we went to, the events that, we have to take a couple off the table, right? Like, obviously, the World Sumo Championship is going to be ranked extremely high for me. I cried.
Same.
I was happy. My wife did well. Kelly did good.
Kelly did good. She did great.
She did fantastic.
Men's
was there cheering us on. Joe performed well. Mark Jones killed it. Like, I was in a different space. I hung out with Miyagi and Onosato, which was cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah. Good times.
It was
so that's probably, if we would include that would be the best one for me as well. Yeah, because
for sure.
JJ was crying, I was screaming and shouting.
Yeah. Dude, you met Hakuho.
What? I met Hakuho. I got to shake his hand and take a photo with him. Yeah. He didn't didn't really say anything.
So that's number one. We kind of fucked up by even talking about it, but that was number one. But number two.
There are a bunch of good ones. I'm thinking, I liked the SoCal Open, of course, but I'm a little bit biased about that, right? It was good fun. Competing was good fun. Being there was good fun. JJ put on a good show. A lot of good talent came out.
A lot of good talent. And it was right before Nationals, too. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks before Nationals. We had literally everyone,
we had 40 people, 50 people?
Somewhere along those lines, yeah. And a lot of new people. which was good.
Yeah, a lot of
And
guys from the Northwest, that like Portland and whatnot, came out,
some
right?
miscellaneous local talents that are just people that wanted to challenge
Right.
themselves.
Yeah.
And I think this was the first tournament for Geo, right?
It was the first tournament for Geo, first tournament for Malik as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those bright stars of sumo, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I got high hopes for both of them.
Yeah.
Roller Town was cool. The production was great.
They did some wild stuff with Roller Town.
They
Right?
did.
They did
But
the
I like the
draft.
production of it was fantastic.
That's what Corey does amazing, right? Corey is really, really, really good at the production. I wish I was that good. I need to like kidnap him. I need to drive to Texas because I don't think I could kidnap somebody on a plane. I need to drive to Texas. I gotta go there and be like, "Hey, Corey, let's hop in my car for a second," and then drive him all the way back, and he'd be like, "Dude, I think I got work," and be like, "Nah, man, don't worry about it," and be like, "I'll leave Christina there with Siggy. We'll get back to San Diego," and then Siggy would be like, "I guess we gotta go," and then her and Christina will fly back, and they'll be here for the SoCal Open.
Yeah, like it's so cool. Like I remember watching a Cowboy Cup, right? And the graphics, they put like he superimposed photos of each competitor. I was like, I wish I could do that for the SoCal Open. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
But I don't have that skill or the programming or whatever.
Corey is a true like visionary where he gets into it. Like, I wish I was able to make it to the Roller Town, especially because Gaga Maru was also there. Right? So it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to make it. I think speaking like we're talking about this year, but I think next year I've heard rumors that Tokunoshin's gonna be there.
Oh, because Georgian and Georgian.
Yeah. I've heard the rumblings. I don't know if that's true or not.
If that happens, JJ, you're gonna be out there.
My goal is to be out there for it anyways, but it's hard.
It is hard.
I'm juggling a lot of things right now.
a little too much for one person.
Honestly, it kind of is. It kind of is. But almost everything I'm doing, I absolutely love. Yeah. So I have to make sure that I focus in on those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Tokunoshin, that'd be pretty cool. Especially since I wasn't able to get his Tingeta? I wasn't able to get that.
Tegata.
Yeah. I wasn't able to get that. So it'd be cool to like kind of get one from him.
Get him on the spot,
Yeah, you know, like
get him to do it.
Yeah. I feel like that's a great opportunity. I've gotten a bunch of them, but I don't have his. I don't have his. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be really cool.
Would be pretty cool, yeah. But yeah, that was Roller Town Cowboy Cup. The Mr. Olympia one was pretty cool. I mean, it was pre-recorded, but
it was pre-recorded, but Jake did a great job at getting it out there. I'm not sure who filmed it, but it was shot pretty well, to be honest.
Yep.
With the budgets that people have, the quality's going to be better if you pre-record it.
Yep.
Right? Just based upon streaming.
100%.
I mean, unless you're Corey. If you're Corey, that you could just sit it out as this awesome thing, which I would dare say that his production value, even if since it is smaller, but his production value felt just as good as the US Opens.
Agreed. Yeah.
Right. It had a different flair to it, but some of that extra ESPN trying to look that the US Open does, I don't think it's necessary. Especially when you compare it to a Basho, right? When you're watching a Basho, it's a little bare bone, and I think Corey's was better than that. Not as good as Nato Sumo's though. Nato Sumo. You're the dude.
You are the dude.
He is the dude. He is the dude. That anonymous character, Nato Sumo.
Yeah, Miss Olympia was cool. I liked watching it. It was great fun watching that.
And it was cool to see the matches between former Rikishis,
Wakanoho and Osuna Arashi.
Yeah.
Osuna Arashi, big sandstorm.
Big sandstorm, dude. That's perfect.
Literally what it is. Yeah, because he's from Egypt, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, that was a great battle.
All three of them.
Oh yeah. I saw a little bit of what's his name's Sensei Seth. He put out some stuff, and it looked like Dan got his way a little bit. He snuck in on the open weight. It seemed like he tricked everybody into going panty free in 2023. Like I saw Hayden was out there, butt cheeks out. Sensei Steph was out there, butt cheeks out.
Everybody. He said it was required, right?
Did he say? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, Dan. All right. I'll see you.
Everybody's with butt cheek out. It was good stuff, man.
Hey, as a person that goes butt cheeks out, it's no big deal.
It is not. It truly isn't.
It really, really isn't.
It took JJ a while to do it, but once he did it, it was like, it doesn't even feel any different, right?
Yeah, not at all. When there's so much material. like the Mawashi is so much material, especially if you got one of the black ones. You're like, it's like, look at 5 pounds around you.
You get heavy, man. You get heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah. How about we talked? What was your favorite? I didn't have a favorite.
So my personal favorite.
I had a bunch.
My personal favorite was the Consulates Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Consulates Cup. Right? It's like a safe haven for like the sumo fans, sumo geeks that we are. Mm-hmm. We get there and it's welcoming. I was able to connect with some Georgians. Kokai was there, and I was invited to the Kokai Cup, which I need to figure out when that is and when I can do that. And I always love the fact that I'm practicing and I look like I'm a doofus that doesn't know what he's doing because it looks like I'm just playing around, and then people yell at me because they don't know that I'm not going to say I know what I'm doing, but I have a pretty good concept of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right. And Zora came to me and was like, "Hey man, just push him out." I'm like, "Yeah, but I want to do something cool." So I'm like doing like ski nage, dashanage, and like just like spinning around, doing all kinds of cool stuff, and like he's like, "Just Yorikiri." I was like, "Yeah, but that's for winning. I don't want to win right now." And that was probably my best performance at middleweight. So for me, that was pretty cool, and my best performance in open weight. I got to second place.
Right? Yeah.
Right? Or third place?
Yeah.
I guess second. What I get?
Second place. Look at your medal.
I don't know where it's at. I throw medals into a box. Even beautiful medals.
You have
like
so
that.
many medals you throw in a box, and I have one medal, and it's right here.
I've been doing judo, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo for years. I just put them in places. That's just where they go.
You don't do the karate?
I don't do the karate. Yeah.
You don't do the Wing Chun?
I don't do the Wing Chun. But I do. I probably will have a Muay Thai fight soon. So maybe I can win a medal with that. And then throw that into a box.
Throw it in that box. Yeah.
I'm not a... Like, my place is pretty small, right? Can you imagine if I was just like so self-absorbed of myself, and I'm like, I have all my medals. I don't know
And
why that
trophies,
freaks
yeah.
me out. It's one of those things that freak me out. I just can't do it. Um, like, there's nothing wrong. I know a lot of people that do it, right? And they look at that and they see accomplishment. For me, what that does is like, I feel like I'm bragging to
Mm,
myself, right? And
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
displaying it. Yeah, yeah. I can
yeah.
see that. I mean, I
So
only have one, so I have to brag to myself.
so instead, what I do is I have nothing and I have to make something, and something stay, right? I have
Christina's one stay.
so no, actually.
No,
So
hers gets thrown in a box too.
she's been doing it herself. She's been doing it herself, right? So generally, we'll win something. It'll stay up with the forever trophies for a second,
Mhm,
and then as time goes, we remove those.
mhm.
But with that being said, we have not removed. I have a Masters Hall of Fame that is like a hand holding a globe,
That's pretty cool.
and it's like all crystal. It's freaking dope. Um, I keep that one up there because it's awesome. And the globe will break if we ever get a good earthquake. That little globe will fall and it'll shatter on the floor, and that'll be its life. And I'm okay with that.
Mm.
Christina's third place medal from the World Sumo Championship is up there. And let's see, I have Tristan's fight gloves. I have my Abu Dhabi medal for jiu-jitsu. I have my American Nationals gold medal from jiu-jitsu. So I have two gold medals up there. And then I have my belts in judo. That's it. That's it. It's fairly simple, right? Instead of me having like, oh, my US Open third place medal, oh, my blah blah blah, oh, my nationals blah blah blah, my North American blah blah. Oh, fuck all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. It's just too much things. I'd rather just reset. But maybe when I'm like 5-time Joe and I have like 5 national medals, and then he'll get it tattooed on his inner arm. You know? Yeah, maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key.
Hey, next year you might have competition. I mean, every year he has competition, but it might mean even more competition
Yeah.
next year.
Also, let me tell you something. Joe, I know you're listening. Mister, I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna sit back and I'm not gonna do anything. Then all of a sudden, you hop in. You're like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go train at what was it? North Carolina. Hey guys, let's go meet in a park and get some sumo." Now you're addicted. That's your drug. You can't stay away from it. Retirement.
Yeah, you're not going to retire
Liar.
until you win an international medal, man.
Even then, he's just like, I just need one more wrap of that Mawashi. Just one more. Come on. Where that salt at? Where that salt at? You're a liar, Joe. You ain't going nowhere. 5-time national champion Joe Onseto.
He's 3 times, 2 more to go.
Two more. All I want is 2 more, Joe. That's it. 2 more. And then you can
That's 3 in a
enjoy your
row,
life,
too.
have children, enjoy your marriage. I need 2 more. Get on that creatine. Keep eating, drinking that milk.
Bring that
12 eggs a day. A steak every hour.
Clean beans.
He has to go the opposite way from Trent. He can't go beans only. Then Joe will go to his natural weight of like 120 pounds. He has to go exactly the opposite and go meat, eggs,
Everything.
gallons of milk every hour.
Oh no. JJ's stuck. He just made himself laugh, and now he's.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what this is.
Anyway, I think we talked about what we needed to talk about.
No favorite tournaments?
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a few that I really liked.
My favorite is the Consulates Cup.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin, because
you told us that it was the Consulates Cup. Yeah.
Yep.
You met Kokai, you got to meet Kokai and all that. Yeah.
Also, I did a whole bunch of Y sumos, and I sat down with people, and I got bum rushed by Jake from Grand Sumo Breakdown, which was pretty dope. And he was like,
Jake
"Hey,
does sumo now."
Yeah, so I have this like social anxiety because I have a hard time reaching out and being like, "Hey, I know you're having a lot of fun, but can I steal you to do an interview?" Right? In my mind, it's like I don't want to bug them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I got Matt, I got Sabrina, and I was like, man, this is fun. I got Caleb. Haven't released the Caleb one. You're coming up, dude. That was fun. And then Jake was like, hey, are you gonna ask me? I was like, you look like you're having fun. I don't want to interrupt it. And he was like, grab me by my shirt. It's like, let's do this. I need to tell you why I do sumo.
That's not how he speaks.
That's not how anybody speaks. All right, this is just
Except
what I'm
Trent,
doing
maybe.
now. Yeah. Well, now my name's Trent. Let's go, Joe. Boo. Let's go, Kellyanne.
Oh man.
I can beat anybody at arm wrestling. What's up with it? Like, you little weird hood person. If you knew where Trent grew up, you'd be like, oh, no wonder his accent's like fucking bizarre. So he grew up in Oceanside.
Yeah. Redneck.
Oceanside
Back in the day,
where
it was Redneck Central, right?
No, so it's a combination of rednecks and like weird hood gang activity. It's a very strange place. Way too many Marines from around the world or from around the United States that show up there because Camp Pendleton's right there. It's a weird place. Weird place. Doesn't quite make sense. And that's why when you look at Trent, you're like, okay, he's walking around and he lives in Colorado. No, not Colorado. Idaho. He lives in Idaho now, right? And you're like, oh, look at this country guy. And he's always walking around in Jordans. But they're not clean. They're fucked up. They're dirty, disgusting Jordans. But they're Jordans. And you're like, what is this? He's as confused as anyone else. Bye. Bye.